I don't know how I feel about this relationship, but I'm gonna just let it play out, play its course. They went slam off on me. I'm just looking at the phone like, who are they talking to? Ladies, let's normalize getting up from the table. This is crazy. What in the world? Niggas is weird. Hey y'all, my name is Saysha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And yeah, the scenery probably looks a little different. It's a little bland right now, but we're working on it. We are working on it. I am in my beauty room. I now have a vanity, and I was filming in my dining room, but it just, so I would film, every other day, right? With me filming every other day, I was leaving all of my makeup stuff, all of my filming stuff in my dining room. And I have a very open floor plan. And it was just irking me. Like every time I walk in, like there's all this makeup on the table. There's mirrors, there's camera, there's lights. And it's just like, we're moving into our grown woman era. And I want my dining room to look like a dining room. I may go back in there and film periodically, but we're gonna give this a try today. With my beauty room, it's just so much going on because
I have a couch in here I really don't want in here. This is also my office for work too. And I'm like, okay, which wall should I do wallpaper on? I gotta figure out what kind of wallpaper I want.
I don't know, y'all. It's really a first world's problem type thing. Don't judge me. We listen, but we do not judge. So today, of course, I already have my makeup on. I am going to be doing my lashes. So I've been doing clusters. Oh, my bad. I've been doing clusters for the past couple of months, and I really, really like it. But I think what I want to do, these are the ones that I really like. So those are straight, but I like a fuller lash, and these right here, if I can get them open, are a little bit better. Well, you can see I've already used them all, but I'm gonna buy these next time. These right here, these are cute. Very light. I'm gonna use them because I already have them. But as always, if you here for the messy, not the mess, the messy story time, then grab you something to drink, sit back, chill. I have no clue what the story is about. So she said that she just went on the worst date of her life, and she got something on the side of her mouth. That's what really has me intrigued. I don't know where the story is going. I have no clue. But let's get to business before we get into the story. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, handle business, and then we'll have the fun. Got it? Subscribe here below. And turn on the notification bell. But back to the cluster. So doing the clusters is really, really easy. I've always been a lash girly, but since I moved to Texas, I haven't been able to find a lash tech that really does it how my girl back home does it. So this is the closest that I can get to what I want. That second set of lashes that I showed y'all really, really does it. So what I do, I got a regular pair of tweezers and these, and then you need your glue, your bond, and your y'all. I finally got my nails done. Oh my God. Yeah, so I told the dude, this girl recommended him to me, and finally made it out. We have no more chopped nails. Yay.
I am not with Metro anymore. I am with AT&T.
And I'm a French tip girly, but I want more than French tip. I really am a design girly, but not too much on the designs. Y'all, we are still working with the same wig because the company that I usually order my hair from, it normally takes them a couple of days. We're coming up on 2 weeks, and I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. But anyway, another story for another day. So he was like, I don't like doing French tip. And I'm like, well, here's my Pinterest, do something else. He's like, nah. We're gonna do French tip today. I'm gonna add a little bit to it, just so I don't scare you away, and then we'll jump in for real next time. I'm like, hey, it's your world. Because I know he can do the designs that I really, really want. So yeah, but let's get to the story. I've talked long enough.
So I just went on the worst date of my life. Like, there is no way this is, I'm not even, so I met this guy at Goodwill. Well, he wasn't at Goodwill, I was at Goodwill, and Goodwill had a couch that was $16. It was a love seat for $16, and it was nice, and it just had a little bit of rips on it, and I was like, I can sew that, I can fix it and whatever. So, but I didn't have a truck, so I stood outside and I was just trying to see if I can find someone with a truck that I can pay to take it to my house. And I met this guy. Right? And I asked him, I said, hey, you know, I just bought a couch from Goodwill, and I said, but I don't have a truck. Like, can I pay you to take it down the street? Like, it's less than like 10 minutes down the road. And he said, sure.
I'll tell you this much, she better than me. You know, sometimes I think I'm doing too much. So this is what I do. I put glue on half the lash, dry it with my fan. So we're gonna let this dry while I chat. Sometimes I think I'm too cautious because I don't like everybody at my house. I don't tell people where I live. Like, people be like, oh, you know, when you meet people out, they be like, oh, what side of town you live on? I'll tell them a city, you know, a different city. I'm not telling you where I live. And even if, you know, say a coworker, I'm not telling you where I live because people are crazy. They're crazy. No. And she don't know this man's intentions. Like, and then I'm assuming this is the man she went on the date with. Y'all, I done glued my bottom lashes to my top lashes. At least I know the lash glue works. Okay. It seems like it might be. Dang, that one dries quick. Usually it takes a couple of minutes for it to get tacky. So what I do is I put a layer of bond on my lashes, and then I pick up the lashes that I want to put on. Yeah. And I put like a tiny bit of glue on there. I used to put a lot of glue on the clusters. You don't have to do that, sweetheart. You don't. So I'm going to start with 14 on the ends, then 18, and then work my way down 2 by 2, 16 down to like 12. I did down to 10 last time. 10 is shorter than my regular lashes. But oh, what I ended up doing is 14 on the end, and my lashes are kind of long, and I don't have big eyes, but I have almond shaped eyes. Like, I need a long lash, but not too much. So I'm doing 2 18s and then 2 16s and working my way down. Let's get back to the story.
I can't even think correctly right now. So he put the couch in the car, right? He put the couch in the car. He put the couch, he put the truck in the couch in the car, bro. Like, anyway, I'm in shock right now. Like, I'm trying to, like, so he put the couch in the car. And so he took it to my house. It was no problem, right? So he said, I got your number, you got mine. And I said, yeah, cool. And then he said, I think you're pretty and whatever. And I said, okay, I think you're handsome and stuff like that. And you know, we started talking for a few days. So today
Ladies, you have to practice precautions. You have to. If I'm not, she should have gave him a Google number. If you don't have a Google number, create you a Google number. Create you a text now number, because everybody does not need to have your phone number. Point blank, period. But she seems very disturbed. I'm very concerned about what she's about to say next.
It's Friday, right? So he said, like, what are you doing today? And I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm at work. And he was like, what are you doing after work? And I said, nothing. So anyway, he was like, can I take you out? I remember talking to you and you said you like to play pool. Let's go shoot some pool. So I said, sure, right? So we shooting pool. Like, we go to the place, we're shooting pool now, right? Everything is straight. He's nice. Like, it's straight. So we sitting down now and we're eating, and I ordered me some chicken wings and he ordered his food, but like we put it in the middle and we're sharing at the table. So anyway, he said, it started like this. He said, you don't have any children? I said, no. He said, how don't you have children and you look like that? So I'm laughing like, oh, I'm thinking he's complimenting me. No, he wasn't complimenting me. He came for my weight, right? So here come the insults. He was just like, you don't even understand. Like, are you even smart? And I said, like, I think I'm pretty smart. Like,
what in the world?
Like, like, I graduated, I work at a serious job. And he was just like, well, you lack common sense because I asked you, how do you look like that? And you smiled because you're thinking I'm complimenting you. And I'm asking you, how are you that big? And you never had children and you're still young enough to get your body together, but you look like that, right?
Why the hell did you take her out? You didn't have good intentions from the beginning, sir. He's negging her. Ladies, be careful out here. Some people know who to mess with. Because who you talking to? I look so crazy with lashes on one eye and not no lashes on the other. What in the world?
So I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I'm like, how the fuck are you attacking me about my weight when you approached me? You tried to talk to me. You brought me out on this date. Like, I don't understand the problem here, right? So he says, I'm glad you ordered the chicken wings without the breading. At least you're trying. Like, I'm talking about this guy is like going in on me. It was so bad that the lady behind us was like, just get up. Just get up and leave.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. 1, nobody needs to know where you live. 2, Goodwill or wherever she purchased that furniture from, they could have held that for a couple of days until she was able to pick it up. She could have called somebody from Thumbtack. Even then, I'm a little leery about that. And this isn't to get on her. It's just that sometimes men think as women we're doing too much with being safe. Like, there are certain things as women that we have to think about that men don't have to think about. Like, people supposedly being nice and dropping things off at your house. But she also could have rented a truck from Home Depot and had hopefully a friend or a cousin or a brother or somebody, help her load that up. But that is absolutely nuts. And it's just like, you're asking her, why does she look like that? Either you were attracted to that, but it wouldn't have been okay if she had kids. Like, either you're attracted to her or not, or your intention was to... Got it. He's probably a narcissist. I know that term is used very broadly nowadays, but he wanted to test her boundaries to see how far he could push it. But like that lady said, get up. Ladies, let's normalize getting up from the table when it no longer serves us. What?
Call you an Uber. I'll take you home. That's how bad it was. She got up and grabbed my fucking hand. It's so sad because it didn't affect me. I was sitting there taking it. I'm so used to being disrespected that it just was like...
He saw it. Let me tell you something. People can see desperation. People can see desperation, especially men. They can read it. Men know who they can try. And the thing is, just about every man is going to test your boundaries. Not to this extreme, but they'll test your boundaries. And he could see the desperation on her. Oh my God.
A whole stranger had to tell me to get up and go. Like, I don't respect myself. Why do I keep taking stuff, right? Ask yourself that. I think I'm sticking up for myself. You don't have to stick up for yourself. Get up and go. It's like this lady outside talking to me as I'm waiting for my Uber, bruh. Like, I'm about to go. She's talking to me and she said, don't you ever let no one talk to you like that. Nobody. Not even your mother. She said,
let me tell you something, very much something. So there's a scenario that happened in my life a couple weeks ago. Don't you know they went off on me? They went slam off on me. I'm just looking at the phone like, who are they talking to? Are we okay? And I already been questioning the relationship. I'm like, I don't think this is it, because whenever I hang around this person, I feel like I have to bring myself down to their level in order to, like, for us to be cool or whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to do that no more. But the point of me saying that is, I don't let my parents talk to me that way. Like, honest to God, I'm grown now. I've gotten up from the table. I've hung up the phone because we're all adults here. If you can't talk to me with respect, do not talk to me at all. And I mean that with my whole chest. If you cannot talk to me with respect, don't talk to me. Because it's not hard to be respectful. I'm respecting you in this conversation. You're not going to talk to me crazy. But she right. Not even your mama or your daddy. Girl, let me finish my lashes. Come on.
She said, you respect yourself enough and you get up and you walk away. But listen to this. My ex-husband just texted me. He said, did you enjoy Jeff?
What in the world? Did you enjoy Jeff? What do you mean? And how does he know who you with? Did this man send him to you? Or does he have a tracker on your phone? Either way, we got a problem.
It was my ex-husband's friend.
I'm worried about him knowing where. Niggas is weird. Niggas is weird. Is this a scheme that Todd set up to come to her with the bull? Wow. Okay, let's.
My thing is, why are you so hurtful? Why are you so mad? When we divorced, I didn't even ask for anything. He showed up to the courtroom with his lawyer, and the judge was like, Kiki, you don't have a representative? I said, no, Your Honor, because I don't want anything. He can have everything. I didn't ask for the car. He can have the pets. I didn't ask for nothing. I didn't ask for anything, nothing. And then he had the nerve to say, well, I want the ring. I said, Your Honor, the ring is in my car. It's in the trunk, in the envelope. Can I go get it? So she sent the officer out there with me to go get it. And then I handed it to, well, the officer took it, handed it to the judge, and the judge gave it to him. We've been divorced for 3 months.
I knew a narcissist was involved in this story. I wasn't expecting that turn. I really was not. But his friend ain't diddly squat either, because why are you getting off on tormenting another woman? But you know what? I just answered my own question. Birds of a feather flock together. Let's continue.
I didn't ask for anything. I didn't ask for nothing. I don't bother you. Nothing.
Yeah, he just wants to see her suffer. And that just shows how miserable of an individual he is. Ladies, and this goes for gentlemen too. You got to know your worth. You have to. Because people will only push you as far as you let them. You got to have some boundaries. You got to have some standards. Because if you don't, people will twist you and turn you every way but loose. I feel sorry for her. But now that she knows what's going on, what happened, what the issue is, now the responsibility is on her to work on her. Because there's no reason any of us should be in a relationship where people are disrespecting us. And she's gotten out of her marriage. Great. Kudos to her. But she has to work on her self-worth. If you resonate with any part of this story, from the marriage part to the crazy date part, and you stayed there because of the disrespect, you know what you need to do. It's time to go on a self-healing journey and work on your self-worth. And we've all had to go there. It's so necessary, because I truly, truly believe this, but I'm a firm believer that you will continue to go through the same cycle until you learn the lesson, until you do something differently. whether it's God allowing that to happen or what. So I think I said this earlier in the video. When it comes to doing your own clusters, it is very affordable. I think these lashes may have cost like $10 or $12, and I just, you know, buy them and stock up on them. So this is what a full pack looks like right here, right? It comes with the glue and it comes with the little tweezers or whatever. So I've taught y'all how to put on clusters. I've taught you how to save $150.
I just saved myself $150.
So I just saved y'all a whole bunch of money. With that being said, you should go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I mean, I just did you a solid. But anyway, once you put on the sealant, make sure it's not, you know, thick on there because it'll dry clear. It won't dry white, but it will dry clear. And to me, I can kind of see it when it dries. But what's really, really, really important is that you let these lashes dry. So once I finish this video, I'm going to sit in front of my fan for a couple of minutes and let this dry. And it'll harden. Like, you know, you just got your lashes done. What are y'all thoughts on this one? This one is crazy. I feel bad for her. But hopefully not for long, because hopefully she, you know, digs in and she's ready to do the work. And y'all just treat people right, because it makes no sense that she even went through this. So I'm confused. Like, what did that man do? Was he at the Goodwill? He saw her and hit up his friend, was like, hey, you know, Kiki here. Oh, do this to her, blah, 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 blah. Or did he already have that in his mind? Like, oh, that's such and such ex-wife. I'm going to do such and such to her. Because if you think about it, it was very, very intentional. This is your friend's ex-wife. You know they didn't have kids together. And you asking her, why do you look like that? Are you well? You got to be willing to get up at the first sign of disrespect, because, yeah, people will try you. And, people don't try. Please don't try me. Try Jesus. Don't try me. Please don't try me. Try Jesus. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the video here. If you haven't already subscribed, even after I've shown you how to put your lashes on, after I've given you good advice, I don't know what else to do. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.